All right, we are packed up, loaded, just now leaving San Angelo. Getting over being sick, so I lost my voice, but just went to Walmart, got all the stuff we need for grilling and cooking out, and now we're headed to Del Rio. Stop at Sonora, get some more ice for the cooler, and then we'll have today in a pre-fish, tomorrow, and then Saturday's the tournament. So brought more than I needed, of course. It's hard to pack lightly when you have a big tournament coming up and first one of the year, and so pretty excited. Yeah, and see how the tournament goes. We'll keep you all posted.
Right on the fall. First Lake Amistad bass. Still cool though, little border bass. They're all pretty tiny though.
Tiny,
yeah. I'm sure there's got to be a bigger one in there, but
there has to be size somewhere.
yeah. Texas rig. I've been throwing a jig too though, but I've already had 4 bites. I had 2 fish, 4 bites. But I mean, like I said, they're not quality. 18.5, barely, maybe. Yeah, barely touching. I don't think the GoPro caught that, but I just caught an 18.5 on a square bill. Saw a spot that looked really good, and sure enough, took it. It's always when I turn the GoPro off, I catch something. That or the GoPro's not recording or just not working. Just like that. Just turned off on me. Freaking crushed it, dude. If my GoPro wasn't freaking recording, I got a picture of it though.
Do what?
Said I got a picture of it, but of course I try to save the battery, and then of course that happens. But square bill.
Imagine that, and even you were like, I don't know if I'll just crank or whatever.
Well, it looks like a good cranking lake just based on all the rocks and the drop off. So, but yeah, man, I had another chase one over here. I kind of spooked it. I think everyone's gonna crush it, and it's gonna take a lot to win.
Big one too.
But I think the whole way down, I mean, there's spots you could hit. Even if the spot's taken, you'll still have some success.
No, dude, that's really good. These fish.
That one's a better one.
Oh yeah.
Get in there. There we go. This one's like funny looking.
Is it really?
He's got a big hump.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a deformed bass. What the heck? Shit.
No, he does have a pond. Wow. You want a picture?
Sure. It's 94 degrees out. It's a hot one. So we're gonna make our way up the creek some more and try to figure them out. Haven't had a bite in like an hour and a half or so. caught like 5 or 6 small ones and then one decent one, so. It is a hot one out there. It was 94 degrees. Just ran into Joseph at the ramp and a few other guys and talked some fishing, and now we're headed to Champions Inn. Gonna figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. Not sure if we're gonna go main lake or back here and go up towards the main lake from here. We're not gonna make it to the main lake, but the other direction that we went today. Got 5 or 6, one decent one, but bite was pretty tough. But we really didn't fish a whole lot, to be honest. We were just kind of really moving and just kind of getting a layout look of everything. And so I think if I took my time and really slow down and fish, I think I have some pretty good success here. Square bill's working and Texas rig, so I at least have a couple baits I know I can count on, and honestly those two are the ones I'd want to count on for fishing. Just two that I'm really confident with throwing. Probably do some top water in the morning and see if I can get anything on top. I tried a little bit of top water this afternoon, just couldn't get a bite. Get back at the hotel, get everything re-rigged and ready to go for tomorrow. Be out bright and early, and probably do some footage from the hotel here in a second. But Master Chef. All right, just made it to the lake. Boat ramp. Pretty nice morning. Feels pretty good compared to yesterday, but we're gonna get after it. $16 and a half. Got one right there, 16 and a half. Incher. 12 and a half. Catch anything? Over there? Yep, a little better one. Just a tad bit better. Close to 14. Hard to figure out what I want to do tomorrow, like crank, top water, or Texas rig. Are you on? All right, day number 2 practice. Went okay. I didn't get a bite till, I had a few bites, but didn't get a fish until about 11, and the bite picked up from about 11 to about 1:45 when we called it. Caught maybe 7 or 8 dinks, and then one decent sized one. And then I lost a pretty big one, probably 5-pounder. But kind of figuring them out now. I got another bite that we kind of targeted. Gonna be cranking. Texas rig still working, and then I'm gonna try a wacky warmer tomorrow as well, and some top water early. But we're about to eat Chili's in Del Rio, and then head to not the awards, but the meeting, and then from there we're just gonna rig everything up for tomorrow and get ready for tournament tomorrow morning. So
we got Capital Realty.
all right, headed to the first spot. It's 5:53. I believe lines ends at 6:15. I'm gonna check Facebook here in a second, but going to the spot that I lost a pretty good sized bass, so hopefully it plays out well. 6:15. About to make first cast. Getting a little choppy out here. 3 right there. Measure them. Fish number 3 right there. Not a bad one. Number 5. Not a bad one. All right, so we're on a pretty good pattern so far. I am on some pretty decent fish and got something going, so I'm going to continue to do that. I'm actually kind of hoping the wind stays where it's at because it's working. sitting in second place right now. It's pretty close race. I'm sure a lot of guys have more than what they're showing because the service is terrible out here, but let's see if we can't catch some more. Whew, it's kind of chilly out here. I should have worn my jacket. Fish finder battery died. I think that's maybe why my graph's not working, or my maps are not working. I think it's my battery. I fully charged it last night and it lasted until 12 today. It used to last me full tournament day, but I've had that battery for like 4 or 5 years, so I'm thinking it's probably time to get a new battery. I came back here because I wanted to rework this whole line. That wind died down a little bit and I can finally work some spots that I've been wanting to work. Just it's too windy to work it, so I should hopefully catch another fish or two here. I really need to upgrade that 14. There's one right there, and that's not going to be enough. I've gone through a whole bag of baits. I mean, that's when you know it's working pretty well. But let's see. No, that's not going to call it. Did not want to do that. Thought I had that in reverse. That one might help. We'll see. bad day on the water. That was probably one of the better tournaments I've ever had. I think might be one of the best. As far as quantity wise, I mean, I was catching fish left and right. I don't know if the GoPro got them all, but I caught 20 plus fish over 12 inches. And these fish in Amistad, they fight hard. I mean, they'll dig you down and into those rocks or wherever, that brush, and they feel like 2 or 3 pounders every single time. And some of them even feel like 5 pounders. That 18 inch fish, man, it was digging on a point, and it was a tough fight. Just that with battling the wind, and pretty cool though. So I don't think I got top 5, but we'll see. That's the goal. I mean, the goal overall was just to catch a limit, which I did, so I'm pretty pleased with that. And headed to the wards right now. It's 4 o'clock. I can barely hold this phone up. My shoulder hurts so bad from fishing so much, but I felt like I was catching fish every 5 or 6 casts. It was crazy. I mean, I've never had a bite that hot. I don't think ever. I mean, I've had some pretty hot bites with the window, you know, an hour or 2 there, but the whole day was pretty consistent. I made one mistake, and that was making a long run to a different spot. I felt like the points I was fishing were pretty well fished, and I should have just, you know, stuck at that point and just kind of just slowed it down a little bit instead of moving more. But the awards will keep you posted on what we place.
Good job. All right. In no particular order, get a chase losses.
Let's go, man.
JR,
All right, so that's a wrap. Ended up getting 4th place. Kind of shocked, honestly. I thought I for sure was out of the top 5 after seeing what everybody else and hearing what everybody else caught. So really shocked. I didn't tally up my numbers. I don't know why I didn't, but got 4th place. I'm pretty pleased with that. Not a bad day. Next stop is PK. It's going to be a good one. Hopefully get top 5 again. I'll be pleased with just, you know, catching a limit. That was the goal for this tournament. So anyways, catch y'all out at PK.